You know who doesn't have the rocket ship is Bill Gates. He says he's not a Mars person.
No, he's not the type.
What a thing to say. I'm not a Mars person.
He's like, I'm a Earth guy. I'm more into Earth.
It's like, how can you not be curious at least? We're all on some level Mars people because as humans, we're curious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I guess to what extent? Well, he does clarify. He says, look, we got too many problems over here to be goofing with the Mars stuff. That's his take.
Makes sense.
He's all about the vaccines, and he says there's all kinds of hard stuff like steel, cement, and meat, which he would like to tackle first prior to thinking about Mars. He says, sadly, people only think about electricity, passenger cars, but they're only a third of the problem. He's really concerned about climate change, just put out a book about it. He does have a quote here saying something nice about Elon. I don't know if they're pals or what they are, but I actually don't think they are.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just speculating. I feel like there's evidence of such. But anyway, he says, well, it's important to say that what Elon did with Tesla is one of the greatest contributions to climate change anyone's ever made. And, you know, underestimating Elon is not a good idea. But he added he's not a Mars person and he doesn't think rockets are the solution. Well, obviously, he's promoting a book on climate change, so he's going to be a lot more zeroed in on the climate of this planet as opposed to another one. He says, we're basically not doing enough on the hard stuff, steel, cement, and meat. And sadly, the things people think about, electricity, passenger cars, are only a third of the problem, so we have to work on the 2/3. And if all you pay attention to is those short-term metrics, not the green premiums across the board, then you miss out on what is the longest lead time, which is the hard stuff. In other words, tackling the things he's interested in tackling in take the longest, and therefore the longer you wait to get started on them, the tougher those problems become. He also said he would rather spend his money on measles vaccines as opposed to traveling in a space rocket.
Right.
He says, I'm not going to pay a lot of money because my foundation can buy measles vaccines and save a life for $1,000. So anything I do, I always think, okay, I could spend that $1,000 buying measles vaccines.
It's a valid point.
Yeah, I mean, but he also takes heat for just being too much in that direction, right? There's just like anything in life. There's people who have their positions and have their agendas and motivations and all the rest of it. I'm sure that Elon would have some rebuttals saying, okay, what good is a measles vaccine when AI destroys what good is a measles vaccine when, I don't know, whatever problem is supposed to occur in Elon's head, but he's saying by becoming interplanetary, it's even bigger than that.
Yeah. They should have a fireside chat.
Yeah.
Just hash it out.
I just feel like actually, I don't know. I could be wrong, but it might be like mixing oil and water. I'm not sure it would be a vibe between the two. And I hate to use the word vibe, but I don't know what other way to put it. Rapport or I'm not sure that they're interfacing.
Yeah.
All that.
I understand. Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe they've talked publicly somewhere. But you've seen chats like this. Like, remember...
maybe Rogan can be the mediator.
Oh, Rogan's in the middle.
Yeah.
And then the both of them... Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I would sign up to listen to that. Because there's been times where I've seen Elon with the wrong person, and I'm like, oh, this is painful.
Yeah.
So...
They need a mediator.
There's that as well.